What's good, YouTube? It's real, man. So look, I've been out for a little minute. I've been out for a little minute, but look, when I woke up, it instantly hit me to make a video about this. Hold up. I'm going to make this video outside, though. Man, that sun always shining, though. So look, yeah. Man, that sun feels so good. So look, and I instantly woke up this morning. It was just something that hit my mind. It was like, make a video about signs you are a chosen one. Now, I didn't always know I was a chosen one. And even when, like, I had my spiritual awakening, I was still, like, questioning, like, cause I used to watch videos, like, I used to watch endless videos that people I used to watch videos where it say people used to make videos like this, like signs you are chosen one. I used to watch like a lot of those videos, and I still used to question like whether I was the chosen one or not. I didn't really know my purpose at the time, but you know, the more and more like I started, like I just kept staying to myself, and I just, you know, I just stayed on the journey. Like it became more clear to me, like what my purpose was and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get right into this video, man. So the signs that you could be a chosen one based off of, you know, I'm gonna give signs like based off of my like personal experience, and I'm gonna probably get some signs that like that I heard of, you know. But the first sign that you could be chosen is like if, say like all your life you just feel different, like you don't fit in. That's a general sign, like you could be a chosen, like you don't fit in, cause you know if you're a chosen one, you know you born to stand out and stuff like that. Now with me, like now looking back at it, one sign that kind of makes sense to me was like say, you know, I play basketball, like I used to hoop and shit like that. So I just always felt like I was just like naturally good. Like I ain't have to work for it. Like not like no silver spoon type shit, but like I just had like, you know, God-given abilities. You know, that's what people call them. Like anytime, like say I ain't hooping in a minute, but I can go out there on the court and I could still be the best one out there, or I could seem like I could look like I'm the best one out there, and that's because like I'm the chosen one. Now it's still like I be hinting to my family sometimes, like sometimes like I don't really be trying to refer to myself as the chosen one, because like I don't wanna seem like I'm like put myself above anybody or something. So I don't really like referring to myself as the chosen one for real. But you know, sometimes it feel like God is just flowing through me. So like, you know, sometimes it'll just flow out, like, you know, like my mind be on autopilot. So sometimes I just say what's natural, like I just like it'll flow. So if it'll come out, it comes out. But I guess you could say the second sign that you are a chosen one is if like you're isolated, like you isolated, like You know, I could say like most chosen ones are like introverted, like they stay to themselves a lot. Now I remember I never been an introvert until like I had my spiritual awakening. Like I was always like social, like I always had like, you know, some friends. Like I was easily able to make friends and stuff like that, you know, like in school and stuff like that. Cause you know it was kind of like I was a cool kid, but then I wasn't a cool kid at the same time. Like, cause you know I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I feel like it's, you know, it's those cool kids that's cool because people see that they got all the nice clothes, they got all the stuff like that. But I don't necessarily mean you're nice, like you're a cool kid, right? But I feel like I was the type of cool kid, like people fuck with me for me and stuff like that. Cause I ain't never really like before, like y'all see, like I got stuff like this. This ain't really like no designer. This is just a shirt. You see, it say no days off. And I really, when I bought the shirt, it didn't really resonate as to why I was buying the shirt, but it's making sense because you know you taking no days off for your purpose. That's how it is. But you know, I ain't always have like the nice clothes to wear, and you know, people. I ain't really get joned on really, but you know, when you know when you trying to talk to females, it's some females out there that'll trip off of like what you got and what you don't got. So that's just, I guess you could say that was my problem with like not having the material things or whatever. But the second sign is you're gonna be isolated, you're gonna be introverted or stuff like that, or you could be. But not every introvert is a chosen one. I don't know. But the third sign is that you could be a chosen one. Is that you feel like you feel like say you could be doing something and you feel like you meant to do something more than what you doing. Like I remember the very first time I was in, I don't, if I was in like third or fourth grade, I don't really know, but I was in elementary school and I remember sitting in the class and I was like, I don't know how old I was, maybe like 10, 11, I don't know, to be honest, 9, 10, 11, one of them. But I was just sitting in the class and I felt like school, like it didn't serve a purpose to me. Like, you know, once you learn the basic shit, like it just become pointless. And that's how it felt. Like I felt like I learned everything I needed to learn, even in the third or fourth grade. Like I don't know why, but I felt like school was just something I wasn't supposed to be doing. Um, this is based off of my personal experience, but yeah, you gonna feel like you meant to do something bigger than than the current situation you in, right? Um, the next sign is the next sign is like the more and more, like the more this not a sign, or it could be, but the more and more I went on my journey, it become excuse me, y'all. But the more I was on my spiritual journey, like it became clear that I was the chosen one because it was like it just feel like the way the world was to me, like it's the world reacted to me differently, kind of like I can't really explain it, but like you know how like average people, like they work a 9 to 5 job. Now some chosen ones, they might work a 9 to 5 job on the beginning, but then they transfer into their purpose. Now I ain't never working on 9 to 5 job, and I guess it all makes sense probably. But say like what was the point I was about to make? Like, oh, another sign is that you could be a chosen one. Like, it'll feel like, at some points, it'll feel like things are unfair. Like, I know, I remember I was in class. I was in like the 6th grade. I remember I was in the 6th grade, and see, the whole class would be talking right. The whole class would be talking right, but when I start talking, like when I want to talk to like some females, or I start talking to my friends or something, the teacher would want to isolate me. She sat me in the back of the class. I remember this. I will never forget this, and it was too funny. But every time I wanted to talk to like some friends or some girls in the class, like the teacher always be like, "Oh, don't talk to him. If you talk to him, you'll be in trouble." But I'm doing what everybody else doing, right? And I never knew like why I was the only one being isolated. Like, it just never make sense to me. And then they used to label me as a troublemaker, but all I'm doing was just talking in class. But it's all cool though. But I guess that goes into the first time that I said, or the second time when I said you were gonna be isolated, or you'll be isolated. And even right now, I'm being isolated, like, you know. But another sign that you could be a chosen one. I guess you could say you will begin to see people true colors, like in your family. Like, you will begin to see who on your team. Now, with that's just my personal experience. Now, I don't know if this is like a sign for everybody, but I do be hearing about like you know, I be watching videos and stuff like that, and I be hearing about other people who be going through battles in their family and stuff like that. Now, I be going through spiritual battles in my family, like, and I heard something like they say it's not the person you're battling with, it's the spirit of the person. I don't know, like, it's the spirit that you battling with, right? You know, people be trying to call me on my name, or they be trying to joke with me and stuff like that. Let me see. Like, I don't really like giving signs that other people say. I'm really going off of my personal experience. But like, say if you like, another thing for me is if you feel like you're original, like if you feel like for me, if it's like if you it feels like you in like a boss leadership type of role in your family, you know. Now, I ain't gonna say like growing up, but like back when I really was getting like some stuff that I could get, I used to rock like Hugo Boss stuff, like only for the simple fact that it said boss on it. And like, cause that boss and Hugo Boss, it resonated with me different. But I still didn't think nothing of me being the chosen one until, you know, even with me watching videos about you know, signs that you could be a chosen one, I never thought of, you know what I'm saying, me being the chosen one. But I can say like another sign that you are a chosen one is if um like you just feel blessed, like you just feel like it's something like a high, like some, like God is just protecting you from something, or he got you on a special mission. It feels like you're on a special mission, or you got like an anointing over your life. Like I remember I was in a situation where I felt like it could have possibly messed my life up, but at the same time it was like something just turned my life around. Like it was just like almost like perfect timing. Like I was like, my life was just going downhill and something turned my life around. And like even like I ain't gonna, like I knew I was different from everybody else, but I didn't I didn't accept it until the more and more, like when I was saying at the beginning of the video, it was like my mind be on autopilot. And you know, sometimes like in my family, I be telling them, I be hitting them like I'm the chosen one. Like I said that a couple of times to my family, and they be thinking I'm crazy, right? And the more and more I started saying that, I was just accepting it, like maybe I am the chosen one, you know. But those are all the signs that I got at the top of my head as why you could be the chosen one, or the signs you could be the chosen one. Now I don't know, all chosen ones, they probably don't have the same purpose. Like it could be chosen ones that work 9 to 5 jobs. I don't know, but I just ain't never working on 9 to 5 jobs, so I don't know that whole process of doing that. But I'm probably ain't gonna make this video too much longer, but those are some signs that you could be chosen ones. If it's more signs that I come across, I'll probably drop them in like another video. I'll probably make another video later, or probably tomorrow or something. But yeah, I'm out there.